Now, talking about awareness and being aware of the body, it all sounds very simple, and it is very simple, but still you need to have a certain foundation to begin with. Because if you don't have a foundation, I just say to you, alright, from now on, every second of the day, just be aware of what you're doing. Just feel the sensation and be aware of your body in every situation, in every position, in every movement. You will find that it's almost impossible. You won't be able to do it. So what you need to, especially to begin with, is to establish a certain foundation, a certain basis. And for this reason, we have there is a certain formal practice that you can do. And this formal practice is that I'm practicing myself is a very simple method where you make movements all the time. So we not actually sit like most people think meditation is about sitting still and closing your eyes. We actually do the opposite. We move all the time. We make movements all the time with our arms and our hands, and we have our eyes wide open. And we don't particularly focus on anything, but we keep making movements every moment, every second. And so each movement that we make is an opportunity to be aware for one moment. Just to feel the sensation of moving, making this movement. Just to experience the movement. Not to think about it, not to have any word or mantra in your mind, because that's still a form of thinking. But to just directly experience what it's like to raise your arm and feel it. Which is completely simple. Anybody can do it, even a little child. You know, you raise your arm, do you feel it? Yes, everybody will feel it. But by doing this formal practice, you accumulate moments of awareness. I say you make these movements, you keep making movements for 1 hour. In 1 hour you'll make a few hundred movements, maybe 1,000. So if you do this in the right way, it's possible to accumulate a few hundred moments of awareness just in 1 hour. And so when you do more and more formal practice, and you also practice walking meditation where you're aware of every step that you take, then you can accumulate a lot of moments of awareness, and your mind becomes familiar with being in the present, being aware, rather than thinking. And at a certain point you start to see the difference between the mind thinking and the mind not thinking, or in other words, being aware.